Welcome. Yeah, okay. What's it going, guys and girls and whoever watches this video? We're gonna be watching video. Why? It's easy and lazy, and I like watching videos. Okay. I don't want to play video game. Crazy laws that still exist around the world.
Thinking about taking a bath with a donkey?
Nope.
Fancy getting drunk in a British pub? Well, think again, as these potentially
Getting
harmless
drunk in an
activities
English pub,
and
isn't
many
that what you're
more
supposed to
could
do?
well land you in trouble with the long arm of the law. Laws of the land that may have made sense when first brought about have a habit of sticking around, even if they have no real place in today's society. Add to those antiquated laws a few newer bizarre rules of the land that have found their way into the law books, and we have a truly bizarre set of world legislation. So what are some of the strangest laws that still remain on the books around the world? That's what we'll find out in this episode of the infographic show, Strange Laws That Still Exist. Great Britain has some of the
Should I take off the subtitles? Just for you guys, I'll take off the subtitles. I'm a subtitle guy. Yeah, that's right.
strangest laws in the world, some of which are broken every day. It is illegal, for example, to be drunk in a pub in the UK. How many thousands of Brits
See, how does that make sense, right? Because, a pub, you're supposed to drink alcohol. Isn't the point of drinking alcohol to get drunk? I'm sure they're not drinking it for the taste, because it tastes awful. Anyways, let's continue.
break that law every single day? It is also illegal to carry a plank of wood along the pavement, especially, one would imagine, after getting drunk in the pub.
I mean, you shouldn't carry wood in your hands if you're drunk. But if you're wait, what?
Which are broken every day. It is illegal, for example, to be drunk in a pub in the UK. How many thousands of Brits break that law every single day? It is also illegal to carry a plank of wood along the pavement, especially, one would imagine, after getting
Why is that illegal? I mean, crazy laws, like, yeah, that makes sense. If you're like a construction worker, like, the image just shows and you're taking, or you just bought wood. I don't know, whatever, I'm just gonna play the video and shut up.
getting drunk in the pub. Not quite so bizarre is the stipulation that members of Parliament in jolly old England are not allowed to wear a suit of armour in Parliament, but
Aren't parliaments lords and ladies, right? I wanna wear armor. I mean, I'm just gonna stop.
surely this law should have been updated by the lawmakers themselves while in Parliament, no? It is also highly
I mean, why would you wear armor in the first place? What the I'm gonna bleep that out. Remind post. I'm gonna keep this in. Remind post. Bleep that out. But why are you gonna wear armor in Parliament in the first place? Why is it a crazy law? There shouldn't be weapons in Parliament to begin with, right? So there's be no reason to be armored. Whatever.
illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances in England and Wales. And if
I knew
there is
that.
an unsuspicious way to handle freshwater fish out of water, we'd love to see it. It's also an offense to beat or shake a carpet or rug, except if it's a doormat, before 8 a.m. in the UK. And if
Okay,
you're
that's
an
weird.
Englander, forget about dining on exotic waterfowl. Unless you happen to be the Queen of England, it is illegal to eat a swan. Should you be pregnant in Britain, it is perfectly legal to spend a penny in a policeman's hat, or in fact, anywhere else should it be an emergency.
Wait.
Spend a penny, legal to eat a swan. Should you be pregnant in Britain, it is perfectly legal to spend a penny in a policeman's hat, or in fact, anywhere
Spend a penny? What does spend a penny mean?
else should it be an emergency. And on a similar note, and on the subject of toilets, up in Scotland, if somebody knocks on your door asking to use the bog, you must, by law, let them inside and offer your bathroom.
I'm gonna
Also
first
in
need to use the
Scotland,
bathroom.
that bizarrely colorful land of haggis and bagpipes, there may be more to that folktale about Scotsmen and their kilts. Ever wondered what exactly is beneath the famous tartan kilt? Well, according to ancient legend, nothing. No underwear can be worn under the kilt, and according to an old law, Or perhaps, to be fair, urban legend, if a Scotsman is found to be wearing underwear beneath his kilt, then he is routinely charged 2 beers by whoever discovered his non-commando status. Although we can't
What the
confirm the
hell?
exact legal standing of this law, it is too difficult to resist sharing. The USA
That's funny.
also has its fair share of quirky laws. In Arizona, allowing your pet donkey to sleep in the
Why
bathtub
would you
is
have a
against
pet
the law.
donkey?
Placing salt on a railway
Donkey.
track is an offense punishable by the death penalty in
Jesus.
Birmingham. At first glance, this seems a tad harsh, but the reason is that the train could either derail or attract cattle
Okay, that's
onto the
fair
track, which could
Yeah, that's
also
fair.
result in a major derailment or at least a delay. So don't go putting salt on the rails, kids.
Okay, that's
It's
fair
also against the law to play a game of frisbee without first acquiring the permission of a lifeguard in Los Angeles. Although responsible frisbee
Why?
throwing is, we are told, permitted. Who can
I'm just curious. Like, is there like a reason why? Is there a reason why it's illegal without the lifeguard? How do you like play frisbee unresponsible? I mean, I guess like if you hit somebody. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna press play.
blame the city with all those lawsuits flying around? And what happened to the chicken
Oh.
who crossed the road in Georgia? Its owner got arrested. It is against the law to let your chickens roam around unattended in this state. In
Oh,
Hawaii, it is illegal to work at the same company as your twin brother or sister. We guess this law is in
Fair.
place to avoid workplace confusion as to who is doing what and who has taken the day off. And dog lovers, beware. Unless you have 4 legs and a tail that wags, it's illegal to live in a dog kennel in Idaho.
I mean, unless you're like homeless, right? Or you need to. There's really like no reason why this is like, kind of a crazy law. Because I mean, once you like buy a, never mind. But like, think about it, right? Buy a dog kennel, then you go to your neighbor's house and just squat inside of. Yeah, ignore me.
Bringing a whole new meaning to sleeping in the doghouse. Perhaps stranger than all these laws, though, is the law in Vermont whereby women who want false teeth are required by law to first obtain permission from their husband. Quite why this law still exists is totally baffling to us here at the Infographic Show. Perhaps someone can explain this one to us. And then
Explain
there's
it
the
to me too,
strange legal
please.
world of mainland Europe. In Greece, it is illegal to go sightseeing around the ancient ruins wearing high heels, and in France, it is
Well, this one, right? Like, I get the high heels one, maybe a little bit, tiny bit. Maybe like you fall or break something, right? It's like less likely to fall or something. I don't know. Doesn't seem that crazy to me.
It is illegal to go sightseeing around the ancient ruins wearing high heels, and in France, it is illegal to name your pet pig Napoleon. In Rome,
And Napoleon kind of makes sense because Napoleon probably made that law. You know,
Italy, keeping a lone goldfish in a fishbowl is considered animal cruelty and
That
is
is
against the
animal
law.
cruelty.
But if you have more than one in the bowl, that is considered acceptable because we all know fish are sociable creatures.
Yeah, they get
Kids in parts
lonely,
of
bro.
Poland are not allowed to travel outside the house with any Winnie the Pooh memorabilia, including t-shirts, backpacks, or lunchboxes. The cartoon character is considered a non-gender specific inappropriate hermaphrodite without
What?
having the decency to wear a pair of pants, and the Poles, for some reason, find Winnie's lack of genitalia offensive. This
What the
one
hell?
isn't exactly an ancient law, but was simply too brilliant to leave out of our study of quirky laws.
the hell?
In the
Yeah, it's pretty
Cambodian
quirky.
capital of Phnom Penh, the sale and importation of water pistols is prohibited during New Year festivities. The reason being that a popular way to enjoy the New Year in this part of the world is to take part in a huge water fight, and that, Governor Che Sofara reckons, may lead to social unrest. In Thailand,
fuck?
it is illegal to step on money, and it is also illegal to leave home without wearing underwear. It is also
they
illegal
can't
to
go
hold your
commando.
hand out in tribute to the Hunger Games or to publicly criticize a fellow
That's funny.
countryman. In parts of India, if a man is in debt, he can legally offer his wife as a down payment until the debt is settled.
Oh,
in
that's
Japan,
good.
it is illegal to be fat, with the government setting a maximum waistline of 33.5 inches for men and 35.5 inches for women. In
How's that
China,
enforced, though?
Buddhist monks are banned from reincarnating unless they have specific government permission.
Okay, I think that so far is the craziest one because how would you even like do it, like usually like laws are there for a reason, right? Like maybe something happened with the donkey sleeping in the bathtub, maybe that I don't know, killed somebody. Maybe a suspicious handling of salmon, got somebody poisoned or something. I don't know. Like this? Like, did somebody like claim reincarnation or something of a famous person, right? In power, and maybe try to claim something? Maybe that's what happened or something? Who knows? I don't. I'm not gonna search it up. I'm too lazy.
Yes, Asia is a wacky place. In
Wow, that's
Samoa,
fucked.
it is
That you said
illegal
that.
to forget your wife's birthday. In Australia,
Mm.
it is against the law to disrupt a wedding, an act that is punishable by a fine of
I
$10,000.
mean, fair.
All
That
in
should be
all,
everywhere.
across the world, while laws are there to help protect us and
No, 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 no. Let's not go too far because the Australian one's not that bad. And the one before that, I mean, it shouldn't be illegal, right? But it should be like, you shouldn't forget your wife's birthday. I mean, you shouldn't disrupt weddings to begin with.
keep society functioning as a moral and ethical place, some of the decisions made by lawmakers will keep on baffling us as long as
How's
old
this
laws remain
baffling?
and new bizarre rules come into being. So, what's the strangest law
Alrighty, guys. Wait, what's the strangest law you ever had? How does it stack on your list of ridiculous laws? Well, some of these weren't ridiculous. They were strange. I don't know, maybe that's ridiculous. No clue. Good video. In fact, I'm gonna leave. Why is there? I'm gonna leave a like. Wahoo! Yahoo! Weird things that I'm gonna watch that one next, guys. Uh, leave a like, subscribe, and have a good one. Yeah.